Last Father's Day, I made a decision to be selfish. Because for 20 years, I've been selfless, swallowing down the words I wanted to yell. Stop. Hold me. Tell me you're proud of me. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me you love me. Sleeping away my life, I even saw pain in my dreams. Tilted my head back so the river of my tears, watching other families interact, would roll right away. I grew up flooding my brain with the words that played behind the music, because I always had to decode your words to mean something. Yeah, all right. What does that mean? What you want to do that for? Law school? I took the alphabet and wrote a fairy tale out of my own nonfiction. Turned based off my true story tragedy into a false fictional comedy. I became the antagonist and the protagonist of my story. No longer letting you control my emotions, I began to spill the contents of my heart in ink on the page so that I could become free. Dear Daddy, when I was little, I used to wish that I was deaf so that I could block out the sounds I used to hear, like the slamming of the applewood door that sealed my parents' bedroom shut. The impact from the sound used to echo throughout the house, and I used to hear every sound. The breaking of antique vases, crumbling on the hardwood floor of our kitchen just inches away from the family table. The constant yelling on school nights, shattered glasses and hoarse words. I wanted to rip my eardrums out so I wouldn't have to listen to any more lies. Yes, Mama's okay. Stop crying, it'll get better. And moments after, I would hear the garage go up and car doors slam and the engine of my father's truck. I would look out the window and slowly see his car disappearing into the dim light that was led by the street lights leading out of our neighborhood. I grew up in fear that every time I heard a loud noise, something bad was going to happen. Maybe that's why I would hold my mother so close when it was thundering outside, or now why I love loud music, or why I talk so loud. I'm used to tuning out ambient noises, like growing up listening to my father's voice over the phone, once a week, maybe once a month, wondering when he'll call and apologize for all the sleepless nights and the nights he missed tucking me in and all the father-daughter dances he missed, and that he's sorry for breaking my heart before any man ever got a chance to. I hold my phone close every day, hoping to see his caller ID flash on my iPhone screen with a text full of 20 years worth of I love yous or I'm proud of yous. He was supposed to be the foundation of what I should look for in a man, and I blame him for every heartbreak I've ever had to encounter, because he only showed me a false image of what love was. I grew up thinking that my mother hated me because she always yelled at me. I thought she didn't care about me because she was always working and so stressed she would come home and find the smallest things to go off about. But now I realize she was exhausted from having to play both parents my entire life. She would work long hours to make sure that every need and every want I, my brother, and sister had was met. But the one need she couldn't fulfill was the need to have you there. Growing up, I needed him, and he wasn't there for me. And I could never express it to him because I always had to be respectful and stay in a child's place. I wanted to hate him for every tear I've had to cry, for every prayer I prayed to God for better days, for every man that has come into my life and left, for all the pain I had to watch as a child. I blame him. But now I forgive him because I was made stronger without him.